When this platinum bride marries a successful Miami surgeon, expect the unexpected.
It's gonna be completely different from any wedding I've ever seen.
The couple celebrates their Cuban heritage at a classic hotel with a gourmet menu.
Food is the most important thing because Cubans, we like to eat.
And a flair for style.
Everything about it was custom made.
Wow, I love it.
They top it all off with a lavishly decorated nightclub setting where they'll dance the night away. The Art Deco style of Miami, Florida is the backdrop for this bride's contemporary themed event.
My wedding will be unique because it's gonna be South Beach chic. It's gonna be, I think, completely different from any wedding I've ever seen.
Thank you. Well, we came with our dad and our stepmom, Christy, today to look at the florals and the linens for the wedding. So I'm really excited to see the room.
They just wanted our opinion, so they brought us along.
All right, guys, ready to see these flowers?
Hello there.
How are you?
Good. She wanted clean lines and contemporary.
Kisses?
Come on over, my dear.
This is amazing.
You're definitely going to see a lot of blacks and whites with punches of color that are really going to stand out.
Like it?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm so happy.
What do you think? You're impressed? That's not easy to do.
I did not want traditional flowers at the wedding, so that was a big deal to me.
We created a mirrored box with a black exterior. Inside the box, we're gonna have 4 black squared vases with green cymbidium orchids brought from New Zealand and Holland. Extending from those, we're gonna have tall 32-inch glass cylinder vases with plum mini callas brought from Holland and a black floating candle. Inside we have LED lights, we have 26 LED lights, and the wonderful thing about this is that once we place the water, they will glow underneath and it will look like a very neat grid, and the lights will just come up.
It's perfect.
I'd love for you to see our other piece.
I'm excited. Let's see it.
On the round tables, we're gonna place a tall squared glass vase filled inside with crystals and water.
Wow. What do you think?
On top, we're gonna have a cube-shaped design with European double dianthus. We're gonna have about 600 flowers on top, just to make it really nice and fluffy, but still elegant.
Again, we're definitely keeping things very clean lined. Geometrics, lots of squares, lots of rectangles, very chic, almost minimalistic.
This is beautiful. I just
like it?
I love it. I was completely blown away by the square centerpiece. I've never seen, a square structure for the flowers before, and it's just perfect. And this vase is just amazing with all these crystals inside.
There was a lot of thought put into it, and it looks really good.
So did I impress you too?
Yes.
All right, that's all that matters. Good job.
I'm excited for you all to see it on your wedding day.
Absolutely.
It's just so beautiful out here.
I know, I love this pool. I think this pool is just absolutely amazing.
Typical South Beach day.
I can't wait to show it to everybody.
How to describe Cristina? Perfect. Very caring, very loving, always taking care of people. She's wonderful with my kids, They love her more than they love me.
You ready to have a drink?
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. We originally met when he came to work where I was already working. To us.
To the big day, to us.
To us.
And just for the record, you asked me out. Just for the record. I knew you'd fall in love with me.
Eventually. The thing I think I love the most about Jorge is probably his sense of humor. It's just a little dry, a little sarcastic, and you really have to be able to get it. But I get it, and I love it.
Wanna jump in? Jump in? We're very close. We do practically everything together. We work together, we share everything together. So it's really only a natural extension that we would eventually get married.
It just feels like such a long time coming that I really just can't wait for this day to come so we can make it official.
We're here today to do our food tasting to see the final choices for the wedding.
The minute we walked into this hotel, we fell in love with it. We're kind of hoping that some of the family members who saw the Hotel Nacional in Cuba, it will bring some memories when they see this hotel.
Hello there, how are you? Good to see you.
Chef Matthew put together a very Floridian menu.
Jorge wasn't too involved in most of the planning of the wedding, except for the food. That's where he drew the line.
I think the food is the most important thing because Cubans, we like to eat. And I want everybody saying the meal was awesome.
They really sat down with the chef and went into the whole Latin feel and Latin flair. So everything from your hors d'oeuvres to the appetizer to the entree has really gotten now some special Latin touches.
For their cocktail hour, they've chosen 5 things that they would like. Mushroom duxelle, the goat cheese mousse and a phyllo crisp, a sweet corn and crab bisque shooter, which is in a shot glass. They had crab cake with a Creole remoulade, the chicken trumpet quesadilla, and the beef Wellington. Those would be the past hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, let's start with the beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington, okay. I will try the crab cakes. Very good.
The beef that's inside this is so flavorful. It's amazing.
This is one of my favorites.
That is delicious.
There's a great amount of crab in it, so it's perfect.
I think we hit the right balance, some seafood, some meat.
The entree is just a surf and turf, but we use the Florida lobster tail. It's a half a tail. The porcini rub tenderloin is a rub made with porcini mushrooms and herbs and spices. And of course, it's Florida, so everybody wants the mango. It's one of the things about, this region, everybody likes that little twist of flair, of what you call Floridian food.
Wow.
Oh, that looks nice.
Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
Wow, this looks amazing.
Enjoy.
Thank you. That is gorgeous.
He definitely did a fabulous job.
I love the touch of the yuca. That definitely brings in the Latin flavor. It's awesome.
Well, I told you food was the important thing to me, and this is exactly what I thought we should have. It's gonna be wonderful.
We wanted just top-notch food. I don't think you can get any better than steak and lobster. I think that's the top.
Good.
It's really, really good.
Good. Those mashed potatoes are sinful.
They're good.
I think the chef got exactly what we wanted. I think all the guests will be very, very happy with the food.
Are you ready to see the bride?
Yes, here I am.
Oh my God, it's beautiful, Chris.
And you have to see the rest of it. This is just the beginning.
Wow, Chris.
I'm so excited, I know.
We're here at the dress shop today. I'm here with my best friend and my niece, who's also a bridesmaid.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Julie.
And Amanda, one of the bridesmaids.
Amanda. Are you ready to try your dress on?
I'm very ready. I'm so excited.
Let's get started. Let's just get you zipped up here.
Great.
Final, make sure everything's perfect.
Okay.
Go ahead and step up on the pedestal.
I'm gonna be wearing 2 dresses. The first one is a traditional wedding dress.
Perfect. I
It
love
looks
it.
perfect. It looks really good.
I love it. It's great. I wanted something modern, and I thought I was going to go for something a little more glitzy, but I love the fact that it's classic and it's elegant and that it's timeless. Here I am.
Oh my God, Christy. It's beautiful, Chris. Yes.
Christina's wedding gown is designed by Ravini, which is a Canadian designer. The bodice is an all re-embroidered Alençon lace with the lace edging scalloping at the top. The bodice is all hand-pleated organza. It's got a real drop waist and a full silk organza skirt with a petal detail at the hemline.
With my wedding dress, I got some amazing shoes. The whole front of the shoe is done in crystals.
Not comfortable, but beautiful, and that's all that matters.
But it's not about comfort, it's about beauty.
Absolutely.
So the veil is a cathedral length mantilla with the French lace trim, same lace that is on the dress. Christina's veil is a Christian Dior style mantilla that's double faced so you can see it from both sides.
I'm actually going to be a bride for real. It's so pretty.
After dinner, when the guests are escorted outside, I'm gonna do a quick change, and I'm gonna put on my second wedding dress.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
So pretty.
My second dress is a custom-made dress by Gabriela Arango, which I designed in conjunction with her. She gave me the idea, and we made a few changes to it.
Wow.
You like?
I love it.
I think Jorge is going to be amazed when he sees me.
I'm so excited, I just can't wait. Originally, I didn't really want a wedding cake. I thought that was just like too traditional for me. But we went over the top on the design, and it's gonna be completely contemporary and different.
The inspiration came from her invitation, and I'll show you that. It's a customized cake. It's been done once. This is her invitation. So here is where we came up with the idea.
Each layer of the wedding cake is gonna almost look kind of like an envelope.
We did the layer of a black fondant, and then in the center of the cake, in almost like a rectangular form, there is a diamond-shaped pattern with outlining of a fuchsia fondant.
Hello there. How are you?
How are you?
Really good. I love it.
I came today to see Rosie assembling some of the wedding cake. We took a little bit of a chance as far as design goes, so I really wanted to see it all come together.
So now we're gonna put the crystals in the acrylic box. Okay, they're absolutely fabulous. We're gonna have 3 acrylic boxes.
Okay.
They're gonna be in between each tier.
So it'll actually sit on a square base?
It's gonna sit on a square base.
That'll be full of crystals?
Yes.
I love it.
We actually had the acrylic plates made, so it actually looks like the cake is floating over the crystals.
I have not been this excited about a cake, and I can't tell you how long. This is so super cool, so super different. It's probably one of my most contemporary and favorite wedding cakes that I will have ever done.
That's gonna be amazing.
Look at that.
That's gonna be awesome.
The whole cake is going to be on top of an amazing table as well.
It looks really nice.
The great thing about this table is that we created it like a puzzle. The pieces are numbered, so we know exactly where they're gonna be. So once we go to setup, it will be really efficient. The cake table is fantastic. We have a custom-made round table with acrylic on top. Between the pieces of acrylic, we're gonna have about 800 white double diathas brought from England that are really gonna highlight and embellish the cake. Voila.
Wow, it looks really, really nice. It'll actually be constructed on site, which is why he's put it together in a puzzle so that it can be more efficient. Great job. She's gonna love it. It looks great.
Thanks.
We're gonna be having various locations. We're gonna start off by having the ceremony poolside. Then we're gonna transition to the cocktail hour, which is gonna be on the terrace. After that, the guests will enter the ballroom where we'll be having dinner. And after dinner, we'll all go back outside where everything has changed and they're gonna find a fabulous after party.
All of our ceremony preparations are about to start being loaded in. The actual ceremony area, and everything's running smoothly and on time. It's a platinum day. One of the cool aspects is we've created a false ceiling, so they're gonna see waves of fabric blowing in the beach breeze, which is really, really pretty. We're building our canopy, which will actually frame the ceremony site. It's a black canopy with white cymbidium orchids, lots of strands of hanging crystals. Again, keeping in touch with everything that we have put together for their wedding when it comes to clean lines, a little contemporary, a little artsy. I think it's gonna be a beautiful showpiece that will actually serve as their backdrop for the ceremony.
It's wedding day. I'm so excited. This isn't my best look.
Everybody look very pretty.
Gloria works locally on a lot of soap operas, and a lot of the Latin newscasters get their hair and makeup done with her, so she's very prominent in the Latin community here in Miami.
The design is perfect.
I can't wait to see it.
Oh my God, stunning. Very, very pretty and high class. I have something.
Oh, wow.
The anemones still need to open. They're a little fragile, and I'll fix some of those before we go down. She has a magnificent black and white bouquet, something that most people haven't seen before, complete with ostrich plumes. I'm so excited. She loved it.
I love my feathers.
Is that feathers?
Yeah. I'm doing my makeup now. My hair is done already, just needs a little retouch. We're all really excited, gonna drink some champagne and loosen up, so we're ready to go.
Everything's coming out beautiful. We're on schedule. In fact, we are ahead of schedule. We think the weather's gonna be beautiful. I got my best team here. These guys are really professionals.
Is there a way that we can somewhat stagger them a little bit so that they're not parallel with each other?
We're gonna have about 12 tables. They were all created in synergy, so the tables look nice, but the room looks fantastic.
The whole entire ballroom is gonna be draped in white fabric, which is gonna be uplit with a fuchsia.
What they have done in place of the traditional guest book is they have taken an engagement photo shoot, and they brought pens so their guests will be able to sign this and see what they looked like on the day of their shoot.
Meanwhile, out on the beach, an extravagant treat for the couple's guests is taking shape.
There's gonna be surprise fireworks. Nobody knows about the fireworks, not even my stepdaughters.
We have a total of 45 racks. Each rack has 10 firings in it. So we have a total of 450 firings for the show. They can expect everything from, there'll be bright blues, pinks, greens, reds. They'll pretty much almost everything in the full color spectrum.
We created a really, really nice structure on our place card table. Hanging plexi and crystals. The vases are filled with crystals. We've got our white flowers on top. It's a very contemporary kind of artsy arrangement that we've done just for Cristina and Jorge's place card table. Everything has to look gorgeous, and it definitely does.
See these buttons in guayaberas? They have to be done up.
Jorge's wearing a guayabera. That's a traditional Cuban shirt. We picked the fabric, buttons, and everything about it was custom made.
Sorry, I had like some.
You got me?
Stuff. Yeah.
I look good now? Well.
Are you done?
Acceptable. While my daughters were getting ready, I got to nap, I got to relax. Then when they got ready, they came here, helped me get dressed. So now we're all ready to go downstairs and meet the people.
Everybody, we are 1 hour before guests arrive at ceremony, which means you guys have 45 minutes to complete this room. Thank you. We are finishing up draping the ballroom, dropping all our lights so that we can illuminate the ballroom. Gentlemen, can you do me a favor? Because we need to set our chairs. I need this to go right up to the pool. Thank you. We are finishing the setup for our ceremony, and we're good to go. We're in great time and looking forward to everything.
I'm all set now. I'm all diamonded out. I can't believe that the day is here. I can't believe it's almost time to go downstairs. It doesn't seem real.
I loved the look on not only the bride and groom's face, but the guests were awed because it was a total surprise to them.
For more platinum ideas for your wedding, visit WeTV.com and click on We Go Bridal.
Very non-traditional people, extremely non-traditional. And rather than a best man, I have my two daughters who are teenagers, and they're the ones walking me to the aisle.
I'm happy because my dad's happy and Chrissy's happy, and she's just like an extension to our family and all her family too.
You know, the minute I get to the edge of the aisle, I look down that aisle, I'm gonna have to start taking that handkerchief out and wiping those tears away, because I just hope I could hold it together throughout the ceremony. I just need to get, you know, from beginning to end, and then I'll be happy.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are here to witness and to celebrate the act of matrimony between Cristina Sori and Dr. Jorge Luis Sosa. And now for the exchanging of the vows.
I vow to cook and clean for you until after the honeymoon.
I vow to nourish and care for you better than you do your plants.
I vow to need your love and friendship for the rest of my life.
I vow to give you love and friendship for the rest of my life. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
You may kiss the bride.
I just hope people remember her look and say, Cristina was very, very happy, and this night made her dreams come true. That's what's important to me.
As guests make their way to the terrace for the cocktail hour, Cristina and Jorge take in the chic glamour of their dinner party setting.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful.
We use 14 kinds of flowers from all over the world, all the best of the best. On one of the tables, we're gonna have LED lights submerged in the water, just creating a magnificent flow and glow of the whole centerpiece.
It's absolutely beautiful. And I love all the candlelight. It glows. I love it. This room looks amazing. The flowers, the centerpieces, the lighting, everything was exactly the way I wanted it to look.
It was just beautiful and elegant.
As guests discover the elegant dining room, Tiffany and her crew are fast at work creating a stylish after-party setting.
We're going to completely transform their ceremony area into our VIP lounge and after party. So we have about 2.5 hours during the dinner reception to flip everything the way we need to. Definitely gonna be crunch time.
The most extravagant element of the reception is definitely the food.
Cristina and Jorge picked a fabulous dinner to serve their guests. Again, incorporating some of their Cuban flair when it comes to flavors.
It's a 2-course duet dinner, meaning there's a first course, which is the vertical salad with the sauteed shrimp, the saffron risotto, and the poached oyster beurre blanc.
Let's go, guys. Come on, let's go.
And then the second duet is going to be the surf and turf, the grilled Florida lobster tail and the porcini rub tenderloin.
The food was amazing and the service was spectacular.
Dinner was wonderful. The room was beautiful. I think it's gorgeous.
While Cristina and Jorge slip away to change into their party outfits, the guests head back outside to the pool area.
When they arrive poolside, it's just gonna look completely different from the ceremony. There's gonna be a dance floor, and it's gonna be situated under these amazing white sails. There's gonna be lounge seating. There's gonna be a regular bar. There's gonna be the ice martini luge. There's gonna be a cigar roller. And there's gonna be an espresso bar as well.
Now let us raise our glasses to Dr. and Mrs. Jorge Luis Sosa.
The cake was gorgeous.
I wouldn't know how to describe it. It's just amazing.
Aside from the wedding cake, we're gonna have great dessert stations. We're calling it dessert tapas because they're mini desserts. We're gonna have flan, which is a traditional Latin dessert. We're gonna also have 3 different kinds of mousses and cheesecake lollipops. They're cheesecake bites dipped in different chocolates. They are just great. I just can't wait to try everything.
It was awesome. The party music was great. Everybody was
Fabulous.
dancing. Everybody was having a good time. South Beach, club atmosphere, everybody partying. Exactly what we wanted.
Absolutely wonderful. Loved it.
I'm happy.
The one element that the couple wanted, regardless of the cost, was definitely the fireworks. It was something that they would not forgo. I absolutely loved the look on not only the bride and groom's face, but the guests were awed because it was a total surprise to them.
I feel amazing, and I can't believe the day is finally over. We finally did it.
What I really wanted out of all this was for it to be her day where she was really, really happy when it was all said and done. Quite frankly, a lot of the stuff is not that important to me, but it becomes important when I see her face, when I see how happy she is. And that's really all that matters to me.